So now actually, let's try to get started sketching our profiles for this model. So I have my line selected, then I can click Alt and click on a grid. And for example, this line should be 40 millimeters long. I could type in, for example, the number and then drag it, or because I set up a grid that is precise to the millimeter, I can simply click somewhere here, press my control button, and you actually notice that my sketch is not in scale. So what we do now, actually, that's not really a big problem. That can happen. What we are going to do now is we go to the sketch layer, and then I select all my sketches. I'm going to close the key point tool for a moment, and then I'm going to transform and scale. Of course, scale, not move. And then simply scale my image till it roughly overlays with the correct proportion or scale. And of course, you see when I zoom in, the lines get really thick. So use those sketches only as kind of like a visual guide, but then rely more on the grid, for example, for snapping when you need precision. So then with this done, we can go back to our object and then go to move. And for example, then with the middle mouse button and using the Alt key, I snap it over to the right side. So it overlays then also with my sketch line. So that's a way you can quickly adjust, for example, a sketch when you bring it in and the scale isn't correctly. I do this also very often just to make sure that I don't assume something and then it doesn't turn out. I just very often create just a measured line, which is very easy to sample, create this line in my CAD program, and then make a check if those sketches, when I bring them in, are to scale.